We are going to get into another general pick a card reading. So today we're going to see if he or she loves me, if so or if not. And then, but in every situation, there's always a big but. So with one deck, we're going to have 4 cards as to if they do or if they don't. And then with one deck with the Rider Waite, we're going to see but what, okay? But what do we need to know, right? Okay, so go ahead and pick a number 1, 2, or 3, and let's go ahead and get right into it. With pile number 1, we have the Queen of Cups, the 5 of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the King of Pentacles, but the 10 of Swords. We'll get into it in a minute. So pile number 1, does he or she love me? Yes, the first answer right off the bat, yes, they do. With the Queen of Cups, they could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We're looking at the reason, because you're lovable. You're lovable. You're beautiful, okay? You could have short hair. You could have long hair. You like to do your hair different ways, different colors, styles, etc. Something about his hair, your hair he really likes, okay? But it seems the love seems hard to get. It seems almost like someone doesn't know how to get it, okay? Someone doesn't know how to love you, but they do. So it's unexplainable with this Ace of Swords. They don't know how to love you. They feel like you're someone worth a lot of love. Like you're the Queen of Cups. It's like every time they try, it's still that they're not there yet. You know what I mean? It's almost like your standards are really high and they're not able to get there, okay? It's like you're waiting. You're like a Princess Sleeping Beauty or something waiting in your castle. And it's like every time they're climbing, the dragon defeats them. If you're a fire sign or, someone's like, you can't climb. Like, they fail, okay? They're exhausted, I feel like they've tried to communicate this love to you a lot, but it just doesn't seem to get through. It doesn't seem to get there, I want you guys to see this face on one of the swords as a dog, panting, just tired as hell, all different ways of communicating, and it's just not getting through, They're not able to get there. King of Pentacles, we got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. They feel secure in the fact that one day you're going to see the love that they have for you. One day you're going to see them for who they are and what they want to give to you. Okay? It's like one day you'll know. One day I'll win your heart. Okay? Because you're waiting. You're waiting. But it seems that there's a standstill here with the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, the Taurus energy. They could be very stubborn because they don't know how else to come to you. They don't know how else to climb that tower there, that mountain, they don't know how else to get to you. So it's like we were told, yes, with the Queen of Cups, there's an overabundance of love. Like all they know is love when they think of you, when they love you. That's all they know. They know nothing else. But it's like such a hassle to get to you. It seems that there's a lot of, arguments between you two. And it doesn't shy them away from love. It makes them more ambitious. It makes them more like... Actually, it does 2 things. It makes them more stubborn. So they're definitely not going to be in real relationships with anyone else, okay? Because there's a love with the Queen of Cups that for them, that's the only love out there. I mean, how are you going to find love with anyone but the Queen of Cups in this sense, and that's how he feels. But he feels ultimately betrayed and paralyzed. He doesn't know which move to make, okay? So right now, it looks like the love is on hold. Yeah, the love is on a hold right now. I think this guy is always like, he's trying to think of different ways, but it's not working. Every time he tries, every time he thinks, he stops, or if he does come through with it, a fight breaks out. So he's been made a rock in loving you right now, but he's not going to stop. Okay, this is somebody that I would like to see how it unfolds, but right now the big but is why he hasn't reached out, or he's blocked communication, or she is because they don't know what else to do right now. They don't know what else to say. Okay, pile number 1. Pile number 2. We got the 8 of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the 8 of Wands, 5 of Swords, and the big butt, the Queen of Swords. So pile number 2, does he love you? What I get off rip is yes, but he loved you like he loved you before. He loved you once. But he had to walk away. He had to abandon you. He had to leave you at the altar, okay? He had to turn the love down. It was what was most logical to him. He could be an air sign. And he's just he's up in his head. But I feel like there's a defiance here where he's someone who has to like act quickly before anything, before you guys fall in real love, before he says his truth, you know, before anything real big. I almost said the Big Bang Theory here. You know, before like he says I love you or you say I love you, before the night ends, he must leave because he's like scared of commitment. So he loves you dearly. He does. I think it's a dear love, but he's terrified. There's something that he's terrified of letting you know. Very interesting. But he may be an air sign or somebody who has to think logically. If he had like childhood trauma or anything like that, you know, he tells himself that falling in love is not the smartest thing to do. Okay? But in everything he does, he thinks of you. He's almost like zoned out. Somebody has to go like, hello, hello. When he thinks about you, it's hard to get out of that daze, okay? He's kind of hypnotized, memorized by you, mesmerized. But he's in a constant battle. It's like this guy or this woman is constantly moving, constantly moving. Sorry about the panting, everyone. I just started panting and getting hot. So it's like this person is always in like movement, trying to run away from you. You know, he's always trying to get away from you. He's trying to avoid the prenup or something, you know? It's like there's a real love here. We start with the 8 of Cups, but then his mind gets the best of him. His past gets the best of him. He has to strip those words from your mouth, from his mouth before anything. He takes, like a succubus, he takes up the life of everyone, holds it in, swallows it, and shits it out because of his own deficit. Okay? And a part of him or her knows that you're going to be someone to patiently wait while he figures out what the hell is going on, you know? I think whichever way he turns, there you end up. So it's hard not to love someone like that too. But he lets his mind get the best of him. And it's not even like he's so shut off from his emotion. He actually feels his emotions more than the next person. Okay? He may go the lengths to hiding it. You know what I'm saying? And there's a big secret that he's keeping. Let me look at the top of this deck. There's a big secret he's keeping here. But I do believe that this man, we have to think that, you know, he's scared of being in a relationship because he may feel like he has nothing to offer. I think he feels like he's only going to cause you heartache with somebody who's feeling like they're running, constantly running. You know what I mean? It's just that he's having mercy on you, so you ain't got to chase him. Because he knows it's not you, it's me, is what this person is saying. He's like, I forbid you to love me, because if you love me, we'll be damned. Like, if he feels like he has a curse in life, like he's always got to be moving. Maybe when he was younger, they were like nomads, him and his mom or something like that. It was just always moving, moving, moving. And that's just what they know, is to keep moving. But you keep coming back to them. It's like you haunt them. They're going to have to get over it. They're going to have to get over it, because the more they fight this, the more they think it's logical. They're going to end up going insane. Okay, that's for pile number 2. Pile number 3, the Chariot, the Suspension, 5 of Pentacles, Strength, the Big Butt, the 8 of Wands. Does this person love me? I feel like they're waiting. I feel like they're waiting to feel love, okay? But it's still like they know that they can get it from you, okay? They're waiting for characteristics and principles in themselves. See, I've cooled down from pile number 2. Oof. It's like this person is much more calm about the whole love aspect and loving you, being in love, okay? I think they had a mother or a father, someone very dear to them, that's like, love is, that promotes the love, okay? And non-violence promotes love. But they think that you're someone who thinks of other things. I don't think they can understand how much they feel like they can find love in you, and how little you feel about love, okay? They know that it's like they feel like you're their yin to their yang, peanut butter to the jelly, but yet you're not on the same page as far as what they want. And that could be because they don't know exactly what they want. They just follow in the footsteps of their parents' traditions, or of what they feel like they've always wanted in life, okay? But you remind them of a parent or this person that teaches them what love is. You remind them of that. And I feel like they're still in adolescence in the mind of what the first step to this is, okay? And maybe their parent or the person passed away. I feel like they've stopped getting advice from them. And now they look to you, and they found you out of nowhere, and you seem to be the person who looks at them just like this person did. Like you have the same eyes, the same spirit. Look at the common denominator here of those eyes. Like, it's almost like, I think he tells you all the time or something, how I feel, and you're just like, what? What are you talking about? I think they see, a ghost of someone they loved or love very much in you. But what I'm trying to say is, if there was no death and such, you remind them of the love that they need and want. Some people feel their divine journey and their soul purpose more strong than others, more strongly than others, okay? Because this person seems to have lost their way. They mourn you as if you're not around, as if you're not there, just as the person that they lost isn't there. Some of them may have not even lost anyone, but they feel like there's a loss because they know that they need something. Can you imagine that yearning for something and someone that you physically can't touch, you can't get, you can't grab, okay? But the irony of it is that this person, you probably, are always abroad, okay? You're always moving. You're never focused on them. I feel like they feel like you're never focused on them. So I think this is more of an obsession. It's more of not even a lust, it's an obsession to get to know you. It's an obsession for your soul, for who you are. They're trying to fill a void. They're trying to put the pieces together. But you are never there for too long, and it may be a defense mechanism for you. There's something here that's just like their ancestor that they have been on a journey to follow, okay? I feel like there's an obsession here. Okay, group number 3. Thanks so much. Bye.